It was back in 2020. My friend and I had a great idea. Let's spend the day out in the backcountry, go ski touring. And that is actually where something really unexpected happened. On the way we were touring uphill. There came a big avalanche and a rock slide down, and it basically catapulted me down the hill. 2 days later I woke up in the emergency room and had no clue what happened. General optimism, I thought, okay, that will be fine in a few days. I called my assistant, told him, please cancel all the meetings for this week and I will be back in shape next week, back in the office. Actually, the list of injuries grew hour by hour in the hospital. First, all the more obvious cases like the fractures and the internal organ injuries. And then it came down to traumatic brain injury. I realized that, yes, indeed it will take a long time and I will not be back at work for several months or even a year. Really, I needed to digest this. How do I build up my resilience again and what kind of support do I get? So I got a lot of support from my colleagues at work that backed me up, that took over tasks and responsibilities. And also the family and surroundings that was very understanding. At the same time, it was really hard work. So I can also say that it is 2 steps forward, 1 step back, new trials, new therapies, and not everything worked. I also learned at that time that it is so important to have an ambition and a goal in mind. So I knew where I wanted to be again in a couple of years. And then it took all the small steps and, as I said, sometimes a step back, but it took all the way forward to reach this ambition and this target state with all the support and all the people around me that helped me in that case. One special moment we are in at work at the moment is the transformation towards a more digital and sustainable supply chain. And actually, it sounds maybe a bit cheesy, but I was thinking a lot about my recovery. It's in a way a very similar narrative. We have a big ambition in mind. We need to bring the people together. We need to go step by step. We fall back sometimes. We need to experiment. Life can change dramatically from one day to the other. Take it as it comes and be agile, whatever it needs to be done.
Are you back to skiing again?
Yeah, having the mantra in mind, if you fall off the horse, you need to get back on it. That was also an ambition for me all the time. I wanted to go back on my skis. The feeling was just awesome and I love to ski again.